what's going on? This is Integra Type S coming to you live really quick. We're going to talk about today on the Volkswagen, specifically about the O34 billet dog mount and the O34 density mounts. So I recently had got them installed and I'm going to do a little video. I'm in the car right now. I'm going to start it up so you guys can kind of hear what's going on, and we'll talk about it as we take a little drive. All right, so the first thing you're going to want to do when you get these mounts, I can tell you right now, is they need break-in time. They're definitely not smooth sailing. I'd probably say you need a minimum of 1,000 miles to get them broken in really good, but by 2,000 miles, they're going to be good. Let's go for a drive. Not terrible once they get broken in, but I can definitely tell you in the beginning they are definitely on the rougher side. But you're definitely not going to break these mounts with a stock car with some simple bolt-ons and things like that. I'll get into that another video, but basically I do have a couple things, performance mods on it as we speak. But before I added any of those items, I did take a little drive with the car and see how things were, and it's definitely worth it. Your motor's not going to flex as much as it used to be. The billet dog bone for the O34 is a little pricey, but definitely worth every penny. It does give a little bit going back and forth, but for day-to-day driving, the car is really good. I've got no complaints at all. So as we go through town, you can hear a couple different things. Low RPMs, it's definitely going to be a little rough. Like right there, it's about 12 to 1500. But anything above 2000 RPMs, the car generally is pretty smooth. But anything under 2000 cruising, at least on an automatic, I have O9G, you're going to hear that little bit of NVH in the car. There's no way of getting around it at all. But at highway speeds, there really isn't too much of anything going on. Again, I'm cruising around town right now, going about 20, and you can feel the vibration right there. It's like 1200 RPMs. But as soon as I give it a little gas and kick down, it goes away. If you're driving a 5-speed or a 6-speed car, you're probably not going to have those issues at all for your day-to-day driving. But definitely on an automatic, you're going to feel some of those things. So when I get to the highway, I'm going to kick it back on so you guys can kind of hear what's going on. Alright, so we're getting on the highway now. We're going to take a little bit of a run down here a little bit so you can kind of hear what things are going to sound like. But there really isn't too much any vibration at all at speeds. So let's see how it goes. I'll do a quick pull when I get a chance, just so you can kind of hear what's going on. Vibration whatsoever at cruising speeds. So again, can't go wrong with the mount. My recommendation is to get them. You're gonna have to live with it for a little while with the vibration in the beginning, but after they break in, you'll get used to it. Not a big deal at all. If you're driving a 6-speed or 5-speed car, you won't notice it at all. So in conclusion, there'll be a lot more content coming out. I did a couple things to the car. We'll discuss that on a later video. But until then, this is Integra Type S signing out.